welcome to you. My name's Dale and this is Dale's Addiction. I just got back from a fabulous day picking up my new purchase from Louis Vuitton that I'm going to unbox with you right now. This is the one where I filmed the video about the bags I'm going to sell just before I left. So if you haven't seen that one, I'll link it above and in the description box below so you can see what I am giving up to bring this piece into my collection. A very much considered piece. Now, this is probably going to give it away. Oh, my hair. Okay, I'm a little flustered. This is probably going to give it away, but a few weeks back I did a shopping vlog with Connor. We went to Louis Vuitton and I unexpectedly got caught drooling, not literally, over a beautiful, beautiful bag. I walked away from it. It was absurd. A few weeks later, Louis Vuitton contacted me to go to an event which was celebrating 1 year of the new flagship store here in Brisbane. I made an appointment. There are a whole bunch of new pieces in the boutique, none of which really appealed to me, including the Tyler the Creator pieces. But that piece that I spotted back in that vlog, well, it was there. And I tried it, I looked at it, I ignored it, and I started to think about what it would take for me to bring that piece into my collection. And I had a little bit of a powwow with my good friends and shopping advisory committee, Connor from the channel The Closet by Connor, and my friend Nadia, who has been one of my great shopping buddies on the side, sourcing, advising, and generally, you know, hooking me up with luxury all over the world. And we all agreed that it would make sense for me to go ahead and purchase this bag. So I've just pulled the receipt out. I asked for a few days for the bag to be on reserve. I knew that this particular bag had been, well, I had spotted it in both the Sydney and Melbourne boutiques. At first they were reluctant to put it on reserve because there was an event happening, but I did say that I knew there were a couple more available. So if they weren't happy to put it on reserve, would they request those other pieces from the boutiques for me? Then they agreed to put it on reserve for a few days, and then I made up my mind. I made the video about the bags that I'm going to sell because I don't see the point in continuously adding things to my collection when I know that I have things that I don't use or that don't kind of appeal to me as much as they originally did before. And so, given that I'm not going to take these to the grave with me, I want to be able to enjoy the pieces whilst I'm here and having a wonderful time. And so ultimately that's why I decided to go ahead and purchase this bag. I'm so excited about it. I can't wait to share it with you. And so that's what I'm going to do right now. So if you haven't seen the vlog of our trip to LV, please go and check that one out. I will link that as well. So here is the beautiful packaging. I wonder if that gives you any idea about what is inside. Let's just do a close-up of this gorgeous ribbon. You know I've had one of these boxes before. Let's do it. The trick is going to be not being a big problem. Okay. Here is the box and the little drawer. You can see the malletage pattern in the top of the box. It's very, very special. You take out the bag, and in the drawer we have the little details. I've actually got to go back and get a raincoat for this because they couldn't find the raincoat for it. Interesting. Okay, beautiful embroidered dust bag, little vachetta tag. What have we got inside? It's very, very special. Okay, this piece haunted me for quite some time, so I'm glad to share with you what I chose. I'm going to open it up down here. This is my new purple coral Petite Malle in Lizard. Oh my god, I can't believe it's mine. How stunning is this? It is so, so beautiful. Oh my God. I'm just going to take these stickers off. It's mine. Wow. Let's get this one too. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Oh my God, it is so gorgeous. This one is named Purple Coral because it's apparently what coral looks like when you look at it through the water's surface, when the water's glistening over the top of the coral below. It has this gorgeous iridescent finish. I'm just going to shut my shutters so you can see it even without direct light on it. It is just beautiful. And the thing that I love about this lizard is the different size of the scales in the skin. So it's very, very fine, but on the side here, because it is effectively a trunk, it has the larger scales the dogs are playing. And so you get all of the different parts of the lizard on the bag. And then inside this one, different to my existing one, it has the thin adjustable strap, which, you know, is different. I like the thick strap on my other bag, which I'll get to show you. This is also got the malletage pattern inside, like all Petite Malles do, and it's made in France with a little slip pocket. And that is it. So you can see on the strap, if I pull it back a little bit, there are several adjustments and it sits beautifully crossbody. It's a great bag to be able to wear handheld, obviously, but to wear on your shoulder or crossbody is fantastic. And I've gone from having one fabulous Petite Malle to two. So I'm going to put this on and I'll pop the mod shots over to the side here so that you can see. But you can see it's like what Meredith calls an interesting neutral, in the fact that it has this iridescence and it has this pinky, but it's a purpley pink, which sits right up my alley in terms of my colour palette in my wardrobe. I'll get my ostrich Petite Malle to show you. Initially I was concerned that they were both very alike, but they're actually very, very different, but both very, very me. So if I stand back here, you can see that they're totally different bags. They're totally different bags, right? You see that, don't you? Absolutely. One has a thick strap and the ostrich, and one has the lizard and the thin strap. And yeah, I feel so grateful that I just walked in. This is one of those great moments in luxury shopping for me, when you can just walk in and stumble on something that you love, that you didn't have to watch a runway show, that you didn't have to pre-order and put down a deposit, that you didn't have to be worried about whether or not you wanted it and if it was going to be a store credit, that you could just walk in and fall in love, think about it and buy it. And with my approach to intentional shopping, both what I choose and how I buy it, it was really important to me that this was something that I didn't have to beg, borrow and steal for, that I didn't have to pre-order and deposit for, that if it was meant to be, it was going to be. And on that basis, I am very, very glad that that's how it's come into my collection. So this is the one that makes my second luxury purchase of the year. It's a big deal. I'm very, very happy about it. I'd love to know what you think and whether or not you saw how I felt about this in that shopping vlog, the initial one. I'll pop in a bunch of footage over here somewhere of us playing around on the day and trying it and falling in love with it. And yeah, I'm very, very grateful that I have it. I'm very happy. Can you tell? Very happy. So yeah, I'm so excited to start wearing this one, and I can't wait to just have it sitting on my shelf and look at it in all of its beauty. And to buy it at home was really lovely as well. So yeah, I don't know what else to say. They are very expensive, but they are trunks. If you look at the workmanship on these pieces, not only with the skin in terms of lining up all of the scales, but in the actual trunk making itself, it is an absolute work of art. And I think those things make this different to just being a bag. These were made in Agnier, and some still are in certain exotics. I'm not sure that this one would be, but there is another factory that Louis Vuitton have built not too far from Agnier, where they do a lot of the petite malles and exotic. So who knows where this baby came from. I don't know if there's any way to find out besides taking it with me when I go again. Hint, hint, Meredith. But yeah, after being there and seeing them made, and now to think for so many years I had one of these on my wish list, and now I have two. Yes, the world works in mysterious ways. Ain't that the truth? I feel like a hot mess. It is so hot and humid today. So anyway, thank you so much for joining me in this particular unboxing. Oh my God. It perfectly matches these heels from Stuart Weitzman that I wore to Meredith's wedding. I mean, they're very painful, but they would be a vibe. And my new Roger Vivier Belle Vivier pumps. Okay, we're getting distracted. Catch you for my next video. Usually a Wednesday or a Sunday. Please subscribe if you would like to come back for more fun luxury content. Until the next one, ciao.